In the world of true crime, some stories stand out not just because of their brutality, but because of the chilling coincidences that tie them together. Two different cases. 8 years apart. Two different victims, a young woman in California, and a baby boy in San Bernardino County. And yet, at the center of both stories, the same family name. One brother. One sister. Both accused of taking lives within their own homes. Both weaving stories of suicide, disappearance, and strangers in the night. This is the story of Jalen Amanda Keith's death in 2017, and the disappearance and presumed murder of 7-month-old Emmanuel Harrow in 2025. Two tragedies that reveal a haunting truth: sometimes, the greatest danger comes not from outside, but from the people we trust most. March 15, 2017. Palm Springs, California. 27-year-old Jalen Amanda Keith had her entire life ahead of her. Friends describe her as kind, warm, and resilient. She lived with her boyfriend of nearly 5 years, James Bushin, in a small apartment not far from the Desert City's busy downtown. But behind closed doors, their relationship was unraveling. James, 35 years old, was battling alcoholism. It wasn't a secret, not to Jalen, and not to their friends. Rehab stints came and went, arguments flared and subsided. Jalen often confided in friends through text messages, leaving behind a trail of digital cries for help. On March 14, 2017, just one day before tragedy struck, Jalen's fears escalated. She texted her family, saying James had gotten psycho during an argument. He smashed his own cell phone, screamed at her, and frightened her so deeply that she decided to hide the keys to his gun safe. One chilling message revealed everything. She believed things would get physically bad once she told him she was leaving. On the morning of March 15, 2017, police received a 911 call. It was James. Through the line, he told dispatchers that his girlfriend had shot herself. When officers entered the apartment, they found Jalen in the bathtub, a single gunshot wound to her head. Beneath her body lay a 9mm pistol. James's story was inconsistent. He said he thought he'd heard the air conditioner, not a gunshot. He claimed he moved her body and the gun. But investigators noticed details James couldn't explain away. The gun's placement was wrong, and a second wound suggested she had been assaulted. Assistant District Attorney Michelle Paradise later told jurors, he would have known what a gunshot sounds like. He knew exactly what had happened. Jalen's text messages became crucial evidence. Her words painted the picture of a woman who was frightened, determined to leave, but never suicidal. Months after Jalen's death, James quit his job and fled to McAllen, Texas. On October 18, 2017, he was arrested in a shopping center parking lot. By July 2018, the trial began. Prosecutors laid out their case. The defense tried to argue Jalen was suicidal due to illness. But after only 2 hours, the jury convicted James of murder. But the story doesn't end there. Because 8 years later, another tragedy would shake the same family. This time, it wasn't James. It was his sister. And the victim wasn't a partner in a troubled relationship. It was a baby. Her own child. Rebecca Harrow reported her 7-month-old son, Emmanuel, missing. She told detectives she had been attacked outside a Big 5 sporting goods store. Knocked unconscious. And when she woke up, Emmanuel was gone. But investigators quickly grew suspicious. Rebecca's story began to collapse. Her statements changed, timelines shifted, and when detectives pressed harder, she stopped talking. Extensive searches were launched in Yucaipa and Cabazon. Dogs, drones, deputies. Nothing. On August 22, 2025, just 8 days later, police arrested Rebecca and her husband Jake, charging them with the murder of their own child. Court records revealed Jake's violent past, a 2023 conviction for child cruelty. He was already on probation. Now, Prosecutors believed both parents had staged a kidnapping to cover up Emmanuel's death. At first glance, Jalen's death in 2017 and Emmanuel's disappearance in 2025 seem unrelated. But the parallels are impossible to ignore. Two siblings. Two family victims. Two elaborate cover stories. It raises a chilling question: what are the odds one family could hold not one, but two killers? Jalen should still be alive. Emmanuel should have had a future. Instead, both lives were stolen by the very people meant to protect them. Two siblings. Two crimes. Two attempts to rewrite reality. In the end, these tragedies remind us that the most dangerous lies don't come from strangers, but from those closest to us. Sometimes, lightning does strike twice.